Hi everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Sam Smith. I'm the founder and CEO of Vishion. We're a color search engine for interior designers and design lovers to find decor and beautiful spaces by color. I'm coming to you today from my kitchen table. Definitely a shift from the norm, which I know everyone is experiencing right now too. I really want to take a moment just to tell you how Vishion is hoping to help the design community, whether it's brands or designers or everyone in between who has a beautiful space during a time where you're stuck inside in your own beautiful space. We have been working on a few ways in which we might be able to help. We're very fortunate in the fact that we have been working on a technology for the past 2 years that enables us to be virtual. Just a few weeks ago, which feels like longer just because of everything that's occurring, we launched Vishion Social, which is a way in which the design community could showcase their portfolio and allow other users to find them by color, location, or if you're trending. Now, when this epidemic hit, instinctively, our first reaction, well, I guess it wasn't instinctive because it wasn't until a few weeks later that you realized how bad it was, but our first reaction was trying to figure out ways in which we, as Vishion, could help. We're human too. We're dealing with the same issues. We have spouses and family members who are really struggling during this time. And so it might not seem like it's the most important element to focus on your day-to-day business, just because if you're anything like me, the most important thing that I gravitate to is just ensuring that everyone in my tight-knit family and community is okay. But with Vishion, we have the opportunity to help everyone be virtual, which is right now, unfortunately, a necessity. We have the distinct understanding that design and even the interactions that you have is very, it's all obviously essential on being able to be in person. The ability to touch a fabric, the ability to see art, the ability to just sit on a new chair, like different things that are high touch. And then just the value of being able to connect in person with someone. It's a very different feeling than connecting with someone virtually. With that understanding, we're trying our best to help by hosting a virtual market. This is in lieu of, or just for the time being until we have the ability to go back to these physical spaces. Unfortunately, we don't know how long that time period is going to be, which is why we wanted to step up and really not wait to figure it out. The reason why we are acting so fast and putting together a virtual market where exhibitors can showcase what they were going to show at High Point Market, or in their showrooms or any type of physical space that you can no longer visit, is because we do feel it's important that we start to figure out how we might be able to work within the new confines of this social construct, within the constraints of being at home. All of that presents new challenges. As far as, how do you make a space work? I'm talking to you from my kitchen table because my husband's in the office upstairs. And many of you have kids or other obligations that make it challenging to even work from home. And then that interpersonal communication with your clients or with the designers who you're selling to, whether you're a brand or you're a designer, it's hard to replace that. But while today, let's focus on how we might be able to move forward. And we're excited to announce that we are finding a way to help. It's really challenging, and I know for if you're anything like me, figuring out what we can do in a situation in which we feel so powerless is actually very empowering. So stepping up, creating this virtual market and showcasing you exactly how you can participate by doing this video. It's exactly how we hope everyone will be able to get together virtually, because this is the new normal. So with Virtual Market, all you need to do is download the Vishion app. If you're a brand, and I'll show you how you can do this, all you have to do is take the images of your products, attach them to an exhibit or a vision board, and then tag the products that you were going to show in these different markets. And then we have the ability to share them online outside of the app. We're going to be posting them on our website, on our social channels, all in an effort to showcase exactly what you would have seen at High Point Market, but just from the comfort and isolation of your own home. We're also going to be hosting virtual sessions, very much like this, where we are going to enable brands to walk you through their exhibit if they have the ability to do so, or show you some alternative methods of how they can showcase their brands. Now, this is challenging because you might not have access to your products, so we're flexible. And I think what's nice is the community, within the understanding that all of us are in the same boat, is very flexible as far as how you might be able to make this happen. And it's my wonderful job of being able to show you how I could suggest we might be able to do so. Some of the virtual sessions that we're going to be hosting are exhibits, but the others are simply webinars, conversations, really highlighting what we're going through and how we might be able as a community to get through it together. So a few of the folks who we have speaking so far include Sean Lowe. He's the president of Business of Being Creative, and he's going to discuss how you conduct business during COVID-19. We're going to have a conversation with architect David Duane. He's of a Chicago firm, Barker Nestor. He's going to talk about how this could shift how people design their public spaces due to COVID-19. We're also speaking with Maureen Stevens. She's our design award winner. Excuse my slip of the tongue. We're just going to be chatting with her about how she's conducting business today. So we are going to get started on showing you a few ways that you can showcase from home. So give me a second and I'm going to kick off the Vishion app. Okay, so I have my handy dandy phone right here, and I thought I would actually show you what it looks like to use the Vishion app. You're going to be able to see my screen too, but sometimes it looks like these tutorial videos are like photoshopped, so it's not as easy. And guess what? It's pretty easy. So if you go, first of all, let me start recording my screen. Perfect. So if you go to the App Store, type in Vishion, you'll see the app and download it. Sometime there, you'll see the opening screen. Sign up. You can use Gmail or just sign up with your normal email. But remember, this is either if you're a business, it's your brand's email, or if you're an interior designer and your personal email is fine. I'm just going to do a test email so you guys can see what it looks like. The password, of course, has to be nice and long because we're just like everyone else, annoying with passwords. So once you're in the Vishion app, you're going to see a little tutorial. That'll say, hey, if you want to search by color, because that's our gig, our spiel, you can find different products. You can start sharing a design. That's what I'm going to show you guys today, how easy that is. Or also set up your profile. Really easy to set up your profile, pretty much like any other social media platform. If anything, the most comparable would be something like an Instagram. So pretty much just copy the same profile you have on Instagram. You edit your profile. You can change your picture, put in your name. If you're a professional designer, you can put in your profession or say that, yes, you are a designer, and then save that. Now what I'm going to show you real quick is just how easy it is to do a board. So you just press that plus sign on the bottom, add a featured image. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take an image from one of our partners at Industry West. They have a space or a showroom that's beautiful in New York City. We just hosted an event there. So I'm going to take one of their pictures. Hopefully they'll feel okay about that. And show how they could put something from their showroom or an existing photo of a product on Vishion. So you take that picture, add it to Vision, and then add the most prominent colors, because this is also a way that people can actually find your products. All you have to do is drag and drop. You can add multiple colors by pressing that little dropper in the bottom corner. And let's get the blue on that lamp. It's really pretty. Okay, I feel like that feels good. You might want to, maybe I'll do the beige instead. Okay, add the colors. So there you have just your board set up with the colors. This is an Industry West board that we're making up or pretending. So whatever they would call it, this is their cane collection. But let's say that I want to tag someone. Luckily, Industry West is on the Vision app. So if you press add people and you type in Industry West, there they are. So you can tag designers who you've worked with or other brands. Add a link to your website and a description, which I'm on the Industry West website right here. So let's go ahead and copy paste. You put that in the Vision app, paste it, not too hard. And then the one thing I would suggest, I really want you guys to do, is you have to hashtag market in here as well. That's something we're adding right now. So in the meantime, we'll just put inspiration. But if you hashtag virtual market, then you have the ability to actually put a tag that everyone will be able to follow. Now let's go ahead and add a product from Industry West. So what you're seeing in the picture is their cane sofa. So if you take that URL, it's pretty easy. You can either take the image and upload it and attach a URL, but we'll just take the URL. Then we'll go back here, add product. We're going to add a product from the URL, paste it into that line, press next, and what you'll see is that we have the ability to actually auto-populate all of those images, and then you can add them, and then when someone is on your board, they have the ability to simply click that and it goes directly to your website. So you'll see on the on the screen that that board is good to go. The last step is to make it public, and then everyone will be able to see it. If it's private, only you'll be able to see it, and then you press save and publish it. I'm putting it as a private board just because I don't want to publish something without the permission of Industry West, and that's really important. And I'll tell them later that I'm doing this with their example. But that's it. Now the board is saved. One other thing that I would like to showcase to you is actually the ability to share the design then through the URL, which is a really big part of being social. So even though it's on the app, you can share it outside of the app and actually showcase what it looks like. So let's do that. Let's actually share an Industry West board, because they've been such gracious hosts so far. Oops. There we go. All right, Industry West. Perfect. And then what you have the ability to do is share on social media. You can share on any channel, and anyone can click those products and see the boards. They actually don't even have to download the app to see it. Obviously, what we would love for you to do is encourage folks to join the app and actually like your boards. The person who trends the most, or the top 10 exhibits that trend the most throughout Virtual Market, we're going to do a special showcase of the week of the 14th. But you'll see on the screen, if I press share, got a message, of course, from someone as I was sharing. You have the ability to actually, you can drop it onto your MacBook Pro, but you have a link that you can share on social media. So, or text or any of the typical things. So that share functionality, we'll go ahead and copy it and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. But if you go ahead and then paste it in a URL. Oops, hold on one second. If you go ahead and paste it, because of course it is set up so that you can go ahead and see it on social media. You have the ability to do so. Definitely just tweet it out, Industry West's link, which is what I was not trying to do. And that's what happens when you have a a live instruction. I'll delete that in a second, but now you can see the board shared on the website, which I'll have to delete off of Twitter right now. Anyways, that was just a quick video to show you how easy it is to put it on the app and then share it onto your social channels. I'll go ahead and stop sharing my screen now, and we'll go back to just FaceTime. Other things that I want to show you real quick is how you might be able to participate as far as if you want to exhibit and share the space or what you have. Like I just showed you, you can use existing videos and do a voiceover like I'm doing now, like, hey, this is the Industry West space, this is what it looks like, this is how we came up with it. Really what we want is the opportunity to get to know you better, to get to know your space better and your products better. Really describe what it's like to be there and what it feels like, and then just give us really background so we can get to know you and your brand. Now, if you're hosting a video like I am doing now, just a few friendly tips. If you have a window that's great to sit in front of, natural light, you would like to sit in front of that. Real quick, I can show you. So here you're seeing a lot of my house. That window, the more I turn, you'll see how the light changes. But spoiler alert, I do actually have a video ring that I have been using to make myself look a little bit brighter. And it helps just make sure that there's a lot of quality in the video. Those video rings are available on Amazon. We happen to use them for Color Retreat, so I had them available. But the other thing is just make sure that your sound quality is good before you start recording. Check and make sure that it sounds okay. You might need to plug in your headphones to make sure some of the ambient noise in the background isn't affecting your video. Lastly, as far as how you can showcase, feel free to just showcase on your phone. So I'm going to record what's perfectly fine, which is the ability to just record from your phone and do it in a selfie format. So here I am. Oh, I look great on the phone compared to actually on the video. But I'll be able to show you what this looks like because I'm going to take you to a corner of my house, which is perfectly fine as far as how you want to record. So I'll take you this way, but let me go ahead and show you like how you might be able to showcase something in your showroom. So here is a chair. Obviously, it may not be as spectacular as the chairs that you have in your showroom, but it has the ability, you have the ability, even just with your phone, to really showcase what this looks like and tell us a little story about this chair. We got this chair custom made, all that good stuff. And really just let us get to know you. I don't think there are any formal rules other than make sure you're wearing pants, but that's it. And that's really all we're asking for this virtual market is showcase to us who you are, give us an insight as much as you can within the constructs of what you're working with to really let us get to know you. We're excited to do virtual market. We have a few ways that you can let us know that you're participating, and we're going to make sure to announce all of the participants in virtual sessions in the upcoming weeks. Again, I'm Sam Smith. Feel free to connect with me directly, and we're excited to be virtual with you and get to know you virtually. If you're an interior designer, make sure to, when you're on the app and liking these exhibits and supporting the design community, make sure to add your own portfolio so we get to know who you are too. It's exciting to get started on this virtual market, and let's keep it colorful. Thanks, everyone.